My son was born with SMA type 1. He was diagnosed at about 4 months. He had a chest infection, and we'd started to get some investigations into why he was kind of weak. And that's when they told us what he had. You get that sinking feeling as you read, and then you realise what's going to happen.
It's very difficult at times, very difficult. SMA is a battle.
We'd never heard of it, and it was difficult to start with because I just thought, oh my goodness, how do we deal with and live with somebody that has a disability? The more we got in touch with SMA Support UK, I think it made us feel like it's doable.
SMA Support UK supports families through a number of different services. We have outreach, where they go into people's homes and support them with information, filling in grant forms, etc. Then we have our peer support network of volunteers, which are across the UK. We've got a research correspondent and a care management correspondent. We fund research through SMA Europe. We fund a patient registry for SMA families to sign up to so they can be available for clinical trials. We're Info Standards accredited to the NHS, and there are a multitude of other services as well behind those. Sometimes a child with SMA will not see another child in their day-to-day life, but at an event like this, every 2 years, they get to see lots and lots of children, and they make lifelong friendships.
It took quite a while for me to get diagnosed, and then eventually when I was, obviously, like any parent would be, my mum and dad were absolutely heartbroken, but at the same time, they've always been very positive about it and always looked for what I can do rather than what I can't do.
My parents were introduced as soon as I was diagnosed, pretty much, and they were amazing to my family. They pointed us in all the right directions for the equipment and everything that I needed, and I'm sure that if we weren't put in touch with them, then I wouldn't be nearly as able or as healthy as I am today. When you're diagnosed, you're just chucked in the deep end with all these things that you need to do, and to have a charity that supports you and knows exactly what you need to do is really important.
I've been coming to the conferences since I was about 4. It's played a crucial part in my growing up.
They supported me through when I was in hospitals. There was things like mini funds so that I could have books and DVDs and games in hospital, because I was in hospital for 3 months. They supported my siblings, you know, having groups that they could talk to and people that they could discuss things with, because obviously it's a very unique situation for them as well. And I think, you know, growing up, they were there for my parents, because my parents had no idea what to expect.
There's not a lot of places that really truly understand the experience of SMA, and they get it on so many levels.
We can connect up professionals with the families in a way that they don't get to do otherwise in their day-to-day work. And the families get to ask them questions that they would never ask them ordinarily in a one-to-one, in a consultation, etc. Any size donation means a world to us. Committed givers of £5 a month is just as important as 100, 500 or £1,000.
It is a small charity, and it does rely heavily on donations. And I think the support that they give families with SMA is invaluable to us.
It really does provide that hope for tomorrow, which is what the charity is all about.
If charities like this didn't exist, then most likely half of us wouldn't be here. I mean, it's such a big condition. It's the leading genetic killer in under 2s, but it's really not a well-known condition.
This charity does amazing work. It gives people a sense of purpose again in life. It allows people to connect and realise that their child or their young person has opportunities in life and has an ability to do things that they might not have thought of. And they really do help create lives for people.
SMA Support UK is a relatively small organisation that with relatively small resources has done an amazing amount of work.
People should be donating to SMA Support UK because it's an effective organisation which drives change.
Yes, it's a rare condition, but it's not anywhere near as rare as people lead you to believe. 1 in 40 people carry the gene that affects families.
I wouldn't want anyone to go through what we went through, but I know other families are going to have to. And so they need all the help that they can get during that time.